Health-wise, can you give us an update on how you're feeling, how much you're able to do?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Started off, came here, had some minor setbacks, got back to it, came out for the fall camp, feeling great. Taking coaching from players, coaches, and anywhere I can really take, any type of information. So other than that, I'm feeling pretty good now.
What's your emphasis kind of coming into fall camp, knowing that unfortunately you weren't able to go through spring drills, a lot of catch-up work here in fall camp, kind of day-by-day process, or?
Yeah, I would say day by day. Everything takes a process. Mistakes happen in order for you to learn. I think that's been a big part of me, especially being a young guy. But I'm also trying my best not to be a young guy. I feel like during the spring is really the time, like a mental block for me. I can take everything mental in and not do everything as physical. And now that I'm here in the fall camp, I got a lot of the mental stuff down and I'm able to do a lot of physical stuff. So I guess it's putting everything together, everything's moving smoothly. So yeah.
What was tough about the spring? Obviously, you get here early. A lot of players get here early and look to use that spring as sort of a head start. You obviously had to get right physically, but was there any worry or concern on your part that you weren't maybe taking full advantage of getting here in junior?
It was a bit hard for me to realize that I had a couple of injuries at first and I had to get some stuff done. So, after, choosing whether or not I wanted to do, the timing with everything, as soon as I found out that, my time frame was able for me to play football, the same year, I was kind of just all for it. I wanted to rehab as soon as possible. I wanted to do everything I could to set myself forward. And it's benefited me a lot, and now I'm here for the fall camp, going through practices and everything, and just taking it day by day.
What was your process like during the spring when you weren't out there? Were you trying to watch practice from a different lens?
A lot of it was just me taking like mental notes, maybe writing some stuff on paper out there on the practice field, watching everything, make sure I'm getting mental reps and everything like that. Just getting a visual of it. Like I said before, I wasn't able to do some physical stuff or move around, so kind of just seeing everything helped me out a lot.
How aware are you that you could play early because of injuries and inexperience at that position?
Coming in here, there's a lot of great people around me. The running back room, we all got, a tight brotherhood around us. So taking coaching from them and everyone else has helped me, come up. And, I'm excited to play this year. It's something I've always dreamt of. I always want to be the guy everybody leans on. I want to have that responsibility. And, I'm a very competitive guy, so, I fight for that early on. So, it goes how it goes,
Is that more of a motivation or a pressure for you that you could get on the field really, really early?
It's a motivation for me because I've always dreamt of playing college football and then future NFL football. So being put in this position and being able to just be in the process of everything has been a huge game changer for me, and I think that that's benefited me a lot. And I'm just glad to be in this process.
What have you learned from DSAM so far in camp?
Yeah, I've learned a lot of different stuff. I would say, just processing everything. He's a vet at this moment, and me and him, we sit next to each other in the running back room. So it's nice being next to him. Maybe I got some questions or whatever here and there. He's able to help me out quickly. He helps slow everything down for me because, just like I said before, it's a process with everything that you do. So he kind of helps me slow everything down, go from 1, 2, 3, and that helps me stay at the flow with everything. So.
What was the overall thoughts on the number? You wore 2 in high school.
Yeah. I'm kind of rocking with it. I rocked 22 at the Under Armour All-American game. So, and I was rocking with it then. So now that I'm rocking 22 now, I think. I don't know, I might like it better than 2, but 2's still in the back of my mind. I like that number, but I'm definitely not hating on 22 whatsoever. I like it.
For anybody that's maybe not seen you play or not watched your highlights, what running back, NFL, college, do you think you would compare yourself to, or do you think that your game sort of college, NFL, what running back do you think your game sort of mirrors?
I would say I'm not really sure. But I know me as a running back, and people can see that through my film that I'm, very elusive, agile, very fast with the ball, great in space. So I'm not sure if I could really compare myself to another NFL player or college or scheme or anything like that, but I could definitely speak on myself. So.
Peyton, we hear every fall we talk to a freshman running back or it's pass blocking comes up. How big of an emphasis is that for you right now? How developed were you in high school at that?
Yeah. So back in my high school, we run a very old offense. We run I formation. So a lot of the pass blocking stuff is very new to me still. But the practices, and we've done a lot of stuff. We've overemphasized, pass blocking and being able to run the ball, being able to protect and everything like that. We have a great emphasis on protecting. So I think just having that and working that every day, it's helped me understand it more. It's helped me be better with my technique. So I would say I'm in the right hands as far as learning my technique and everything with pass protection.
What's the hardest part of that? Is it physically taking on bigger linebackers that are coming on, or is it more mentally knowing where you need to be and be at the right spot?
It's more mentally knowing where I need to be because people say this all the time. They're like, you talent, you put someone who has talent, put them on the field, they can do great things as long as you let them know what to do, right? So I would say it's more mental for sure, because physically anyone can go out there and do it. But as far as knowing where you need to be, knowing where I need to be in this time, or just getting everything down mentally, I think that's more important than just going out there and physically, trying to put your body in front of somebody. So.
What's the hardest part about going from an I formation offense to this offense and this tempo?
It's very different. We got the slow to fast through. That was something I was never taught in high school. I was always, fast to fast through all the way. So it's something very different. And having a fullback in front of me is definitely something that's, changed since I've been here, unless we're running like some, goal line type stuff or whatever, but that's everywhere. It's been a great change for me, just, having to read my keys and everything like that. But I think it's fun for sure. It's different, and I like the challenge, and I think I'm doing pretty good with it so far.
Thanks, Peyton.